James Galnick, let's go racing. As advertised, thanks James Galnick for joining the chat.
How is everybody doing today?
As advertised,
okay,
thanks as advertised for joining the chat.
Back at the Phoenix International Raceway. This is a fun one. This is the 2008 track running the Chevy Silverados from 2008. So this is a throwback. We are ready to start back in qualifying, so let's get right to it. Get the truck fired up here. Alright, we got 2 laps to see what we can do. This is probably one of my favorite tracks with these trucks.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, we're on the clock. Alright, this one right here. This next corner is the slippery one. This is the one that's going to make or break everyone right here. Alright, one more lap.
One more lap. 30 points. Good.
There's going to be much faster times than that. This is a 29.8, 29.7 track. This isn't really a drafting track either. This is just one you're kind of more of skill based because you really got to be in your throttle and your brake control. Gamers, hello, how are you?
There's the flag. It's over.
Alright, I don't think my time was too bad, but I definitely don't think it was enough for the pole, so let's see here. 29.945. Second lap was definitely faster. Yep, we are down in 8th place gridding so far. So 296.22 has the pole. There's some fast guys in here. 9th, been kicked down to 9th. So, all right, let's see how some of these other guys are doing.
This game looks fun.
Gamer,
thanks, Gamer.
This game is fun. This game is called iRacing. You can do everything from sports cars to Indy cars to NASCAR trucks to dirt cars to sprint cars. There's a whole lot of different racing you can do in this game. So if you definitely like racing, then this is the game for you. I know I got into it and I'm fully hooked now.
Gamer's video game, you'll try it?
Give it a try. If you like racing games,
Gamer's video game, wow.
Yeah, especially if you get a wheel set up, you'll really enjoy it. I believe you can play it with controller too, but I don't think you really get the immersion like you do with a wheel and pedal setup. Alright, we got another 30 seconds here of qualifying. And then we're going to get this race started. Make sure you stick around to the end. I review the race. We can go over some of the wrecks that happened. It's usually a good time, especially with these trucks. Yeah, if you got a wheel and a pedal, then you might want to give it a try. What other games do you play with your wheel and pedal? Alright, here we go. We're ready to grid now. Get this truck fired up.
Line up on the inside. You've got more than
Shadow
enough fuel.
_editor_.
Right now.
Oh, that's a fun one.
SOF is
Hi, how are you, Shadow Editor?
Gamers video game Mario Kart.
Tight field today.
As
Look for
advertised,
opportunity.
thanks Shadow_editor_. For joining the chat. Gamers video game, I think.
Alright, alright. Alright, we got another minute, I'm assuming, and waiting for everybody to grid up here.
5 cars left to
We
grid.
got 5 cars to go, and then we're going to get our pace lap underway. And then we're going to start the show.
Gamers video game, I play many racing games.
Good, good. I tend to play more of the racing games than anything else too. So, I stream one race live every day. That's this race today you got to join in for. We are waiting for everybody else.
Still waiting on 2 cars.
Now
to
this
grid.
track, the Phoenix International Raceway, this is definitely more of a technical track. Because you're not really worried about
Gamers
getting in
video
drafts
game
and
cool.
staying in drafts or anything like that. You're more worried about your brake and your throttle control, because these cars have very little grip in the rear end. Motors in the
Waiting on the
front,
final car
and there's
to
nothing
grid.
really in the back, so they tend to spin out quite a bit. So we're going to go into this with more of like a chess kind of setting, you know, more strategy. We're going to wait for our moves. We're not going to do anything big at the beginning. We're going to let a lot of guys defeat
Gamers
themselves.
video game, hope you win the race first
And
place
then we're
medal.
going to swoop in for the win. So, we got a lap here to do, and then we're going to get this underway. Thank you, gamers. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Get these tires warmed up. Definitely needed on this track. All right,
Going green.
waiting for that pace car to get out of the way, and then this race is gonna go to hectic. I hope everybody's buckled in and ready to go. Here we go. It's a good time to lose packets.
Green, green, green. Car outside. Still there. On the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide.
All right. We just want to maintain our position right now and keep the truck in one piece. If we can do that for the first half of the lap, it's usually about all it takes.
4.551.
We're not worried about being fast. Thank you, gamers. I appreciate that. We got a lot of race ahead of us, though. All right. A little slow on that corner. There we go, wipe out in front of us. And make sure we don't get tangled up in that. All right, looks like we got a couple of cars that are lapped down here to contend with now. That always makes it interesting. My graphics are doing some funky things. It's making the cars in front of me look like they don't have any wheel wells. Right? A little wide there. I don't like that. There goes another one in front of us. Which way do we go? Woo! We almost got entangled up in there. Another slow car. Like I said, all we gotta do is keep our car in one piece right now. Just keep this truck going around. If we can do that for the first half, then we'll start getting a little more aggressive. Well, I guess I went from 9th to 5th first, you know, already, so I guess that's not too bad. This truck's getting a little loose there in front of us. We're going to keep an eye on him. Losing packets again, that's never good. Somebody coming out of the pits there. There's another guy spun out. You get into that throttle too hard when you come out of there, and you'll spin yourself right around. That's why you kind of got to ease into it. You can't just hammer down on her. Ooh, looks like he got on that curb, got himself a little loose. Looks like he saved himself, that blue car up there in front of me. Looks like he was gonna wipe out.
Gamers video game, you see everything what's gonna happen.
Right? You gotta be able to read that traffic. If you can't read that traffic, you're gonna get all tangled up in it. Like this black car up there, number 3, he keeps hitting the wall and he's kind of losing traction every time. So you want to keep an eye on him, make sure he's not going to slide down in front of you. I got to get on the inside of this 14 here. Keeps closing that door. All right, here we go.
31.19.
So he got on that curb, got himself loose again.
Inside.
There we go. Although, oh, a couple of guys getting into it right there. Third place. I don't even know which guy in front of me I'm racing with here. We got cars that are lapped down and mixed in with cars on the lead lap. That's one of the perks about this track, though. There's always plenty of congestion. Okay, so the guy in front of us is a lap down. Pretty sure the blue car is a lap down. I know that number 3 up there is definitely a lap down. Getting a little wild with it there. We'll go right around him. You know, I've only been doing this a few months now, and I've had more of a thrill out of this than anything I've done in a long time. I've done a lot of different things. You know, I've had fast cars, I've had motorcycles, jumped out of an airplane one time, and I mean, this gives me just as good of a thrill as all that other stuff. And I can do it every day, and I know I'm not going to get in trouble. Like, this is the most fun I've ever had. And I know it sounds silly coming from a video game, but it really is. I look forward to doing this every day. That's why I started live streaming every day, just because I was enjoying it so much. Street stock cars are what got me hooked. Street stock cars at Langley, that was my first race. And ever since then, I can't stop. And then this truck on Phoenix Raceway, this was the second one that really got me hooked, because these trucks are just so much fun. There is a lot of skill that needed to get this truck around this track like that. You see, I keep messing up this corner, getting way too high. I need more brake. All right, let's see here. All right, buddy, I'll be here waiting for you.
Car inside. That car is a lap down. Clear.
All right. I think I got traffic catching up to me behind me, so I need to book it a little bit. Looks like we got about 7 laps left, so I might start to hammer it down a little harder.
Logan Morris, hell yeah.
Hello, Logan. How are you today, buddy?
Logan Morris for joining the chat.
Glad to see you can make it. We're running the Silverado trucks at Phoenix Raceway, Phoenix International Raceway. This guy is not going to get off me. All right, here we go. All right, we only got, looks like 5 more laps. We are sitting in 4th position right now. Back in 5th. How did I? That's all right. I'm not even worried about it. Oh, see? Way too fast. Getting up into that wall. Need to slow it down. Ooh, watch out for that 10 there. What are these guys up here doing? All right, here we go. Getting down to our final laps now. Back and forth. See if we can't push it a little bit more. All right. We should be getting down to about our last 2 laps here. Thank you, gamers. But this race isn't over yet. Okay, we got 2 more laps. Now we can push her. All right, here we go. We only got to deal with this corner one more time after this.
One flag. Nice move.
All right, one more clean lap. That's all we need.
Point six, two, six.
All right, last time we got to deal with this turn. And that's going to do it, I think. I think we're going to be able to hold on to 4th place. There we go. That's the end of the race.
Then chicken flag.
Vibe Craze, welcome back, buddy. Why you?
Thanks, Bob Craze, for
Really
joining
well.
the chat.
I just got 4th place. We're getting ready to review it
Bob
again.
Craze, I have made my grand arrival.
I know, you always come in right at the end. I guess at least you get to see all the wrecks and stuff. Look at these guys doing donuts up here. Guys squeeze in. Oh, yeah!
Gamers video game nice.
Yeah, you like that? Put in a couple more hot laps. Yeah, we were racing at
Yes, I can.
we were racing at Phoenix International Raceway today. This is a fun track, buddy. It's more of a technical track. You got to actually worry about your braking and your gas. So, all right, let's get into it. See how we did. Well, we know how we did. 4th place. Let's see
Bob
all
Craze,
these
I told you I
incidents.
would be back.
Oh, I knew you'd be back. I think you're going to be popping in here quite often now. I think I'm going to see you all the time. I don't have a problem with that. What do you want, huh, you monster?
Gamers video game Vibe Craze or Power is being late. Vibe Craze, my power is immense, gamers.
All right, I'm trying to...
Gamers video game LOL.
All right, we're gridding now. Waiting on everybody to get gridded up here. Looks like everybody's starting to move. You guys need to tell me to put this on review. There we go. All right. Let's get to the green flag. Getting everything warmed up. Losing packets. This is actually a good clean start compared to a lot of the ones I've had in the past. There's no immediate wipeout or anything like that. Looks like the number 2 bouncing himself up into the wall back there, taking out the number 3. We'll go back and watch that, don't worry. I like to watch the first couple of laps, just see how we kind of do. Doesn't look like anything. Well, I don't think I was really wrapped up in too major incidents this one. So, this first little part might be just a little boring, just me going around the track and the number 50 there. So that's a little bit wider than I like to take that, but I guess we need more practice if we want to hit it perfect every time. Alright, there wasn't too much carnage area around me yet. Alright, let's go back here and check this out. Number 2. Right here. Number 2 put himself up into the wall, then comes down here in front of the 3. Then the 3 just kind of takes him out. he gets spun out too. So that looks like that's our first incident of the race right there. Let's see what else we got. The number 2 again here. Looks like he scared himself. Thought he was going to get into the 12.
Vibe Craze, I was here in spirit this whole time.
Absolutely. I was here. I knew you were going to pop in eventually. Let's see what else we got. Number 2 into the wall again. Number 2 again. Oh, taking out the 16 there. Putting them both into the wall. Looks like the purple car taking out the number 6 here. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but looks awfully suspicious to me. All right, what do we got here? Oh, the number 2 car again, getting into number 158. Then the 13 and the 9 almost getting into it there. Oh, here's that purple and number 2 getting into it again. No, this purple car is taking everybody out with him. He is not having a good day, apparently. Number, is that 45 and the 1 getting into it there? Nothing too major. There's my truck there, Vibe Craze. I'm number 86 today. Usually in these races, I try to be number 86. All right, the number 3 and the getting loose with it. The number 8 getting loose and putting himself into the wall. Ooh, just narrowly avoided another incident there. The number 8, or no, this is the Viking. He doesn't really have a number. Getting loose with it, getting into the wall.
Vibe Craze, you were running last time.
Yes, I think that's an assigned number usually, but this truck race I was number 86. So we got the 45 and the 3. The 45 just bounced himself into the wall. Looks like he saved it. There's that purple guy again. I don't know what he is doing. This truck looks pretty jacked up though. Number 9 rear-ending the 158. The number 7, and the number 6, and that purple car getting into it again. Somebody should take his license away. All right, there's the number 10. Just getting loose, it looks like. Whoa, the number 14 and the 5 getting into it.
Purple guy's number.
I don't know. He doesn't have a number. I think that's the first one I've seen without a number. But also while I was racing, right there's my truck, Vibe Craze. That's what we're running today.
Video game you remember much about this channel? Vibe Craze.
Yeah, Vibe Craze, he drops in here. He's been in here a couple of times. He's actually probably my first repeat. He's my first guy that comes back on a regular basis. All right, the number 6 getting loose, hitting that little curb. Spinning himself out right down the grass. Number 86 and the number 15. Oh, this must have been right there toward the end. Actually, I bet that's where I got passed when him and I got into it right there. It looks like I kind of got into him a little bit.
Logan Morris, where is Jody at?
Twitter probably. That'd be my guess. Or Twitch, not Twitter. Number 4 getting into the wall. Number 10 spinning out on his own. Ooh, there we go. Number 4 in the 45. 45 getting in the wall, then taking out the 4. Ooh. And then I narrowly avoided that one too. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's my car right there coming through. All right. The number 10 putting himself into the wall.
Beaming face with smiling eyes.
I know, I'm getting bigger and bigger. Usually I have 1 or 2.
Game 7.
So
phrase better than when I first came here.
Yes, sir, slowly. I've actually gotten 50 subscribers in the last 3 weeks. So I'm trying to grow this. Go ahead, tell your friends. Tell them to stop in. Number 6 getting cut off by the 7. I don't think there's really... Thank you. I'm going to say that's probably all the wrecks that we've had today. Yep, I'm up to 137 now, I believe. So I've only got another 353 more or something like that to achieve my first goal. So we'll get there, slowly but surely. With that said, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to thank Vibe Craze for jumping into the chat and jumping into my live streams.
Gamers Video Game Lab.
I want to thank Gamers for jumping into the live stream today and hopefully getting Gamers to subscribe. Thank you, Logan Morris, for stopping in and hanging out in the chat. If you guys like this race and you want to see some more, go ahead and stop by for the next one. iRace.
Well, I subscribed.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. You should be number 138 then. So you're one of the first 500. So I run Mazda Miatas. I run the Race 1600s. I do some NASCAR Cup. I do some NASCAR trucks. So I want to thank all of my subscribers. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. Don't be afraid to stop into the next one. Can't wait to see you there.